His old premiership teammate was Scotty Lycett. Well, no, Nick Nat missed that one. Oh, here we go again, the West Coast Eagles to Kelly. It's a familiar pattern, this one. Darling from behind, but Jonas. It's got a nice partnership working with Tim Kelly. Oscar Allen launches.
Had to sit on Aaliyah. It was a nice kick by Tim Kelly, though.
His first of the night. Oh, he loved it off the boot.
It's a nice kick, doesn't he?
He believes that every 50-50 ball or even less are his, and he goes and grabs them.
He's coughed it up a second time, though. Jeremy McGovern, that won't make him happy. Can they hurt them on the rebound here? Spilled to the hands of Robbie Gray. Tom Marshall gets a gift on the goal.
Just off one step there. A bit sloppy from McGovern.
Just quickly, guys, the rain set in now. It's quite a bit heavier than it was.
The build-up okay here. Butters, short ball. Next one, all important. Marshall, the last goal kicker. Can they put back-to-back goals together, Port Adelaide? With every chance, Gray making the... Robbie Gray, good he's done for a long time, and thread the needle, no problem. Straight through the middle, so against the flow.
This is the one there, that quick release handball that we're seeing a lot of because of the new rule, the man on the mark rule. It's allowed the play to move on quicker, and if they can just win some ball at the source, Port Adelaide, and get some of that quick ball movement happening.
Back-to-back goals for the first time tonight. Laddams, look at Natanui. Straight down the throat of Gaff, straight down the throat of Kennedy.
Quick ball movement straight out of the centre. You know you've got one-on-ones, and you're
27th on the all-time AFL VFL goal kickers list, and he adds another one. There's Josh Kennedy. He's got such a weapon, isn't it? To know that there's a chance when you go into a centre bounce, you've got someone who can do exactly that. Maybe better than anyone we've seen.
If you're going to put a video together of how to play it perfectly, Ruckman to make it really difficult. Have a look at that. It is silver service. Redden, long ball again off the hands of Oscar Allen, but he goes back, kicks it, goal.
Of what he's got. It's so hard to defend. Darling, enough poise to take some time. Jack Darling straight through.
With Richmond for a long time, but they're looking complete tonight anyway.
Push in the back, West Coast. They're back though, doesn't matter. Stand.
Have we heard a player win the debate yet?
no.
Not that I can ever remember.
Went past him, retreats with the handball. Hearn, desperate in the end. Georgiades kicked a couple for the night. Connor Rosie tries to get out of trouble. Got the handball to Boak, and now fall of the ball. Eagles crowd trying to play a role. Marshall up to the task. He's got a couple. Power have got 5. Margin 52. Running away, and I thought he was done, and then bobs up 50 metres down the track and gets another possession.
That kick from Amon has got to be good, and it was a little too tall in the end for Boak. Got through to Big Charlie. They might get some benefit out of it in the end. Boak back onto it. Risk, reward. And loves the goal, as we know. Oh, beautifully struck. Look at that. Goal post height, straight through the middle. Time lead. Got the final quarter underway. Lycett still spilled out to Shuey. Can't sing his praises anymore. He's been superb on return. Nick Nat long to the goal square. Ryan, he can do anything. Centering kick. Waiting for some options to arrive. Duggan eventually did. Jermaine Jones couldn't get a handle on it.
Puts it in front of Cripps. Kicked an extraordinary goal at this end. Now sets up Oscar Allen, who gets a bit of muscle work from Aaliyah. He's in pain, grimacing away.
1 metre this way for me. Thank you.
A lot of doubt over Oscar Allen playing.
Outstanding. This tighter again.
Oh, look at that.
Oscar Allen, it's a great way to come through, isn't it?
It is. Well, because he's generally going to be getting the 3rd tall defender each week.
Play on.
While he's developing, while you've got Kennedy and Darling down there.
Hartlett's ball to Arat. No problems with the distance. Steady run up, and that's like an arrow as well. Couple for Orazio.
sort of just to have a look at this. At 6 o'clock, he knew Sheed would be there when the ball was in the right spot.
Look how soft.
And then ends up with a couple of poor players sitting on top of him. Dersma was the other. Shuey, soft hands, this time to Ryan. Finish it off. Liam kicks towards goal. Front spot, Kennedy. Liam unselfish. Kennedy kicks. Kennedy goes.
Look at this touch here from Liam Ryan. Firstly, that great step inside. He just weighted that ball perfectly for Kennedy. That drew Kennedy into the ball. That's what the good kicks do.
These balls in the contest, something we know Port are normally very good at.
High.
Let's have a look. You can't argue with that.
Josh Kennedy kicked 86. They have been an unbelievable combination. Superb effort.
Takes a little off and then puts it into the hands of Kennedy.
Well done about that, Hammer.
Had a really smart decision, lowered his eyes, didn't blaze away. Josh Kennedy can line up for another bag of 5.
So he just looks like he's enjoying it. Long bomb. It's just going to be offline in the end and over. Ray just a little too far out, so rolls to about 55. Out the back, Willem Drew goes back, falls onto his backside and now needs to put one through the 8th for Port.
15 seconds scored.
That was a good play by Robbie Gray. Wheeled and made his decision on the run.
2 now, just game 13. Puts it through. Another small step forward for Port.
You'd just about rather break something, because you know that, yeah, you get that fixed and you're back and you're right. Soft tissues that just keep going just does your head in.
Boat pitches the ball to about 30 out. Laddams flew. Cole got taken high by Connor Rosie. He tried to toe poke. Dersma almost had his head ripped off.
How's that not a free?
Dixon lost it through the legs of Kelly. Drew fired the handball. Eamon on his left side, which suits him. High up and under, last line.
All clear.
Pick up Natanui long. Darling, Kennedy, back to Darling. Flicks it over the top. I think he might have been searching for Kennedy. Ended up with Kelly. Now back to Redden. Petrocelli.
In the back. William Drew.
Petrocelli kicked the goal, but it's going to come back to Drew.
Hearn. Ed McGovern, both got in the way and did well. Fantasia, Laddams. Little handball to space. Normally pretty good finisher, Motlop, and then he's happy just to work it. Gray, you can handball or punch it into the second deck. Does the latter. Something late for Port.
Change now, mate. You know that's not like it used to be now. Out of the ruck. It's not your pry as soon as you grab it out of the ruck.
On it, Gaff still running hard. Jones, it'll give Kelly to 50. It's long, it's just off.
Step into rehab, so maybe slow and steady. He's bought himself a few weeks with results like these.
Ryan. It's the natural spring. Just look at it.
You feel like he hangs in the air, don't you?
He does. Called to play on. Really beautiful strike of the ball. Liam Ryan. He might.
Back out to 49 points. Gray does the 360 and then just puts it in front of Boak. Duggan tried to get a hand onto him. That's good movement. 42,000 in the house. Most of them hoping he's wayward. Charlie Dixon claps. Umpire doesn't move.
To get his opponent out the way. Motlop still fighting for it. Right on the arc of 50. Umpire letting it go a long time still. Connor Rosie. Out the back, Georgiades kicked the first 2 of the night for the power, and he's missed.
Their players have done what they all hoped they would do, and just something late coming up here for Cripps. Motlop's a chaser. Cripps looks over his shoulder, checks off.
Dixon pounds a long ball, Lysette full forward. Darling back in defence. Rare to see him in that role. Oscar Allen.
Push in the back.
And a free kick, so he's used to taking shots up the siren. Robbie Gray that put himself into the zone. Makes no mistake.